How's it going, everyone? So I've been radio silent for the past couple of weeks, mostly because I've been kind of busy and I've also been trying to catch some other things up. I've actually been working on a lot of videos. I've got 3 completed projects. I just need to do a couple of final shots and all of the editing on. And that's one reason why I'm trying to, you're not seeing the desk. Nope, nope, not showing the desk, not showing the desk. There's stuff on the desk that you haven't seen yet. But anyway, I want to do something a little different today. As you can see, I'm actually using my Bluetooth headset as a microphone. I'm really wanting to try to do some online streaming, and I need to test some hardware out. But really want to share with you guys one of my other geeky hobbies. Um, since I was a kid, I have not only, every kid's had toys, but I've also really collected them. I just enjoy them. And usually, if they're about certain things, it's all about content. And one of the things that I've come up recently is I found that I am really, really interested in restoring old toys. And I, it's taken me a while, but pieced together something that I had as a kid, and it's still incomplete, but I can't wait any longer. The last piece, major piece, showed up today, and I really want to unbox it, and I want to share the unboxing experience with you all. So, um, even though it's decaf tea, it's time to fuel up and geek out. Okay, so I'm hoping that this actually looks okay on camera. I'm really not going to be monitoring what I am doing. This is as close to a live unboxing as I'm able to do right now. So what we have here is a box that I've had for a couple of months now, and this is something that I have wanted since I was a kid. I actually used to have this, and it's one of those things that I've decided I really wanted to try to find for my collection. Trying to specialize some of my collectibles. Bear in mind, okay, seriously, I have not laid eyes on one of these since I last saw mine. Now, well, I can't, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to open it up. I can already see parts of it. I hope it's not damaged in the box. That would absolutely stink. But can you tell what it is? Can you tell? Okay. Yep, it is in very bad shape, I will admit, but I am up for the project. Let's get this all on camera so you can see it. I'm going to try my best not to damage it further. Oh my gosh. I can tell you this is already bringing back a ton of childhood memories. And I'm sure you've already figured it out. Yep. It is Ecto 1 from the Real Ghostbusters cartoon series. And it's actually in really good shape. It might not look it on camera. First off, these are starting to get hard to find in this condition. Um, I can kind of go over some of the basics with it. Now, you'll see, just like with a lot of the retro computers that I like to work on, it's yellowed. All of this can polish out though. And that's actually one of the things that I want to show. I want to show how to fix something like this. But there's also, as I've discovered, a whole scene of people that are 3D printing parts for these. I can get new accessory kit for the top. I can get, you know, just about anything I want for it. So And a lot of the parts, I mean, hey, I'm a 3D printing enthusiast, even though I don't have a printer right now. A lot of the parts are, rough. But the fact is, I can try to retro-bright this, but I really just don't think I want to put that much effort into it. I believe, if I remember correctly, because I've looked at a ton of these things, so I'm trying to remind myself which one this is. Now, this is the only one that I've purchased. I will make that clear. But yeah, this is the one that had all of the white plastics. I mean, this is the body is supposed to be white. Of course, the fin's red, and there's dirt and everything on it. And as I work on this, I'm actually going to chronicle it. The restoration of one of my favorite childhood toys. Now, there's a company that remakes all of the original stickers and decals and everything for it. They're in Australia. Kind of heard they're a little hard to get a hold of right now. But uh, anyway, now you might be saying, well, dude, all right, this is fine and dandy, but hey, it's missing a couple of key parts on the body. Well, that's where these other packages come in. Now, as I'm sure most of you have figured out, I am a huge Ghostbuster fanboy. And, you know, if you haven't seen any of my pictures, um, I actually do have a full uniform, and I really was hoping to do a proton pack build this year. Does not look like that's going to happen. Although if anyone wants to contribute toward that, I will gladly take contributions. Oh, I didn't mean to. There was an address on that, and I didn't mean to show that. Um, but set that off to the side. Yeah, over the course of time, I have found the doors. Now, this door, I'll admit, is in rough shape. You actually look, no, it's just a piece of glitter. For a second there, I thought that there was a hole in it. Um, this one, I mean, you can tell there's a very big shade difference. One thing I've noticed is that it's usually this bottom piece down here that breaks off, and that's probably what happened to the original doors for this. But you can also see that the bottom lug is actually part of the chassis or the floor pan here, whereas the top lug is part of the white body shell. And that could have also separated at some point, causing the door to come off originally. So trying to remember, there we go. So I have that door. And this one is in rough shape. It really didn't scare me too much that that door was in really bad shape cosmetically, because if you'll see there's a lot of abrasions and everything. I'm going to be sanding this down with some really fine sandpaper. I might even take and try to see if I can polish that out just a little bit, just to make it a little more flush with the bumper. Um, or I might just have wasted all this money buying doors and get some of those 3D printed doors that I've been looking at. So, with the 3D printed parts, there's going to be a little bit of fit and finish work on them. And since I'm going to be doing a full-on body restoration on this car, and let me move this little power supply out of the way here. You did not see that. It is not part of a project. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And here, let me just stand it back over there, and it's probably still going to be in frame, but that's okay. And anybody who knows me knows exactly what that goes to and how much that thing is fighting me at this moment. So something you won't be seeing for a while, I can tell you that. But anyway, I was a huge Ghostbusters nerd, and I still am. When I was a kid, I had all of the toys. I mean, absolutely all of them. Um, cannot find any photos of me with them, which is, that's just one of those things. I think that's one reason I really don't value my photos now. And you see, I found the other door, and it's, of course, in pretty good shape. This one's actually in better shape than the other one. The decal is mostly intact and everything on it. But again, like I said, I'm going to come up with or order the decal set for the There we go. Now, there. So my Ecto 1 is mostly complete now. Um, but yeah, my Ghostbusters toys were actually stolen. I know that seems to be a common theme. I've just had so much stuff taken from me. And it's one of those things where sometimes I really find it hard to value things because every time, I really like something, it usually gets taken from me. And yeah, but I haven't seen or laid my eyes on one of these since the last time I saw mine. And this is bringing back some pretty awesome childhood memories, if you want to know the truth. Um, Now, if you follow the toy world or follow Ghostbusters, of course you know there was supposed to be a new movie coming out this year because of everything. They have postponed it until next year. So you know I've got another year to build a proton pack. But anyway, put some LEDs in there. That would be kind of cool. I'm sorry, I'm kind of screwing up my video a little bit here just because I mean this is the first time I'm seeing this, and oh my gosh. If you don't know, this folds down and there's a little ghost that's supposed to be in the back here. I don't think there's anything else that came back there stock, but yeah, there was this hook like grab like this little claw thing that would come out and grab the ghost, and then oh, the exhaust pipe is missing. Oh, I'm gonna have to find that. There was basically there's this little gear set here that yeah, yeah, you can hear it engaged there, and then it's free rolling. But yeah, and then that's supposed to pull back the yeah, that's supposed to reel in the little hook to bring the ghost into the back of Ecto 1. And yeah, so yep, the tailpipe's broken off, so I will have to find that. But there are people who have made 3D printed um, parts for these that, sorry, I'm just kind of looking at the bottom there. I need to find some reference photos, see if that's broken or if that's supposed to be like that. Kind of think it's broken. Oh well, that's no big deal. But anyway, it's certainly not enough to make me salvage or scrap the whole body, because it's in really good shape otherwise. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get some of those 3D printed parts. I saw one that had been just completely done up by the guy who makes these parts, and I'll be honest with you, it looked so flippin' cool. But yeah, so hmm, but yeah. So they're reissuing some of the original action figures, and they're actually out now in stores. And I will admit, I've been looking for them. I haven't found them yet, but when I heard that they were going to be reissuing them, that's what lit the fire for me to try to find another Ecto One, so that once I find the action figures, the reissue action figures, I will probably I'll go ahead and admit it. I'm probably going to buy two full sets of them, one to keep in the package for my collection, and then one to take out. But then I can finally have all four Ghostbusters with Ecto One. Don't think I haven't heard anything about them reissuing Ecto One, so I think that's one reason I've decided to go ahead and take this on as a project. I don't know when I'll actually start on the restoration and the repairs, but I can assure you, whenever I do, because the first thing I have to do is completely disassemble this unit. Um, I don't know, I might just stick this off to the side. I've got to find other pieces. Um, I haven't decided if I'm gonna. There's a little chair that goes on top of this originally, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to go that route or go with some of the um, 3D printed gadgets and stuff to make a different kind of equipment rack on the roof. So I don't know. Um, but anyway, yeah, just kind of wanted to throw this out there and share just another one of my geeky little hobbies with everyone. If you also don't know, I'm a ham radio operator, and that's kind of where my focus has been, trying to get things started back up with a local ham radio club. And of course, I've been working on computer projects as well. And while some of them have been going beautifully, some of them have been fighting me. And also have to deal with working from home and all of the stresses and the extra things that that brings. So, yeah, it's been an interesting month down here in the caffeinated lab. But, yeah, well, I guess I rambled on enough with this. Yeah, if you like this kind of content, then definitely let me know. I know it's not about retro computers, it's just about me and my geeky little hobbies. But, as you can tell from other things that I keep on my desk, such as my ecto goggles and my trap. Yeah, I'm pretty hardcore Ghostbusters nerd. Um, Not to mention the uniform. So, oh yeah, and it was kind of hiding behind a pile of junk, but yep, my PKE meter. So, yeah. So, hope you enjoyed this. So, yeah. I'd actually do plan on modifying this a little bit along with the PKE meter and possibly my ecto goggles. So, be on the lookout for some of those videos. I don't know if I'm going to leave them on this channel or maybe I'll just do another channel about just my general geekiness. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did, and I will see you around.